Hello, this is Mike Henderson with 40A Incorporated, and I wanted to put together a brief video demonstration of how to access and use the Valero portion of our 40A Incorporated web store. This will give you a brief overview and summary of how to access information as far as cut sheets, photos, and pricing, and also will show you how to place an order on the web store. The first thing you'll want to do is open your Internet Explorer and go to www.40ainc.com. When you open our web page, you'll notice that up in the upper center part of the website there is a link that says Web Store. You'll want to click on that link, and that will open the general public web store that we have available. This web store is set up so that we can have many different users, from general public users to primary customer users. They have access to the web store, and they can purchase and receive equipment by using the web store rather than going through a pulling system or anything like that. To navigate through the system, what you would want to do is you would want to come up here, and we will give you login credentials to allow you to access the site. Let me just show you what happens if you just come in as a general user. If you were to come into the web store as a general user, come to the home page, over on the left you'll see where it says Partner Sites. If you click on Partner Sites, it's going to bring up an options menu here for Valero and other customers that we have here. If you click on Valero, you'll see that we've added the 1063 proposal. We've just added a portion of that particular quote, but if you click on that, then it brings up the categories that we have added for the 1063 proposal. Again, this is not the complete proposal, this is just for the demonstration that we're providing here. You see hot dog equipment, coffee equipment, fountain equipment, and refrigerated display cases. Now again, remember, we have just simply logged in as a general user. If you log in as a general user and you drill down into the Valero equipment, you're going to find that pricing is not showing up on much of the equipment that is shown here. All three of these items are specific to Valero, so there is no cost for general public for those items. They have to call our office to get a cost for that particular piece of equipment. However, down lower, you'll see that this microwave oven and this bun warmer are showing a cost available. This is not the Valero cost, this is the general public cost because we have just logged in as a general public user. So rest assured that your pricing is kept secure for simply your users, your login information, and everything like that. To show you what I mean, this Amana microwave is showing at a price of $299.65. When I come up here and log in as the test user that I've set up for this demo, I now can go out to the partner site. As you can see, it now says Good Morning Valero Web Test instead of just Good Morning. That's because we've logged in. There's no more login information here. It knows who you are. So now when I access your partner site and go into the hot dog equipment, it will no longer say call for pricing, but it will now show you your cost for the items. The microwave oven was $299 general public. Now it's showing $281.40. That's your cost. So it allows you to have a secure price listing structure that only you and your people will have access to. So that is why you would want to log in, and we can provide you with as many login credentials as you need to access the web store and attribute those to your particular price listing. Now back at the 1063 proposal. If you were interested in accessing equipment specifications, for instance, let's say that you wanted to get more information about this roller grill. You thought it was the right roller grill, but you wanted to be sure. You would click on that item on the general public page that we were just at, and here it shows a spec sheet link. When you click on the spec sheet link, it will open in PDF format a spec sheet for that piece of equipment. So now you have the availability to save a copy, print a copy, or email a copy of this spec sheet, and you can confirm that this is indeed the item that you're looking for. Understand that not all pieces of equipment in the web store have a spec sheet, especially a lot of the fountain equipment that we have listed here is backroom equipment. We have a slide kit here, a slide kit for the post-mix system. It's showing a 40A icon here because there's no photo available for that. And also when you click on it, there's no spec sheet link showing as well. So anything that shows the 40A icon here there's no photo currently available, and if there's no spec sheet icon, there's no spec sheet available for that particular unit. All of this can be changed and added to, and it will be. We will add information as it is provided for us, and that will allow you to have more information available. It's done real time. If we have a spec sheet sent to us, we can have it in the system within 5 minutes of receiving that. But that will allow you to go in. If you need a spec sheet for any piece of equipment, you can actually click on the item, come in here, and if there's a spec sheet link, you click on it, and it will give you a spec sheet for that particular item. Again, not all items have spec sheets. Not all items in the subcategories have a photo available. For example, this single lid holder, there's no photo currently available for that unit, so there will be a 48 ink logo showing there instead. Again, that can be added to. We can revise that as that information becomes available to us. So, going back to the proposal homepage here, I want to show you now how you would add information, or add items to your catalog. If you wanted to purchase some hot dog equipment, you would simply click on the hot dog equipment link. You could come in here and say, well, I want 2 of these. Click on the buy button. Then say that you want 2 of these chip racks. Click on the buy button. Everything that you would need, you just basically select the quantity and click on buy. And when you do, it's going to show that information filling up this pricing list right here. This is basically your shopping cart. It shows everything that you have selected to purchase for this particular order. So if I wanted to go in here and get 2 more microwaves, I could click on buy, and then those microwaves are now going to show up in my listing. So once you have selected all of the equipment that you want to purchase, if you came in here and said, well, I also want to add a fountain here, so I'm going to buy that. And once your shopping cart is full of everything that you want, you would click on the checkout button, and it will let you review your order here. This way, if you have made a mistake in the quantity that you want, if you've made a mistake into exactly what you were looking for, it will allow you to change that information here. If you got in here and said, oh, you know what, I don't want that bun warmer, you can simply click on the remove button, and it will remove it from the list of information that you have there. Once you have everything exactly the way that you want it, come in here, click on the checkout button. This will autofill based on the information provided with your login credentials. So if there's anything that you need to change, if you want the ship to be different from the bill to, or the bill to be different from the ship to, you would make those changes on this page. You click on the next button. It calculates the freight charge, and it also informs you that this is for standard freight only. These freight costs do not include liftgate, inside delivery, or any other special shipping features. If you need special shipping features such as a liftgate, you would need to email us at webstoreorders@48ink.com so that we could get you an accurate price quote for the equipment that you are wanting to order. So once the freight charge has been listed there, you click on next, and it will take you to the location where you can now enter your credit card number, your credit card security digits, expiration date, and you want to be sure that the information provided here is the information that goes along with that credit card. If you decide that you don't want to use a credit card, but instead you want to use a PO number, you would click on the Bill My Account tab there. It allows you to enter a purchase order number here. And once that information has been entered, you click on the Submit button, and you will receive a message that the order has been placed. I will in turn, and others in the office in turn, will receive a notification that a web order has been placed, and then we will begin the processing of that order. You'll also receive an email confirmation stating all of the information that you have ordered and your grand total that's on that particular order as well. So at that point, we will receive the order into the system automatically, and the order will be processed and shipped out to you. So this is basically just a generalization as to how the web store would work for you. Again, we don't have the full 1063 proposal in the system yet, but in the event that this is the method that you want us to use, we would add all of the categories and subcategories. As I said, many of the categories, you just click on one and it brings up all of the equipment for that particular category on the quote. However, some have subcategories. If I go back to the proposal and click on refrigerated display cases, it gives me the option, do I want sandwich cases or do I want dairy cases? And when I select one of those, it then shows me the equipment that goes along with that category on the quote as well. So hopefully this answers any questions that you had. Hopefully this gives you a pretty good detail as to how to navigate and use the web store. If you have any questions, feel free to contact me. My name is Mike Henderson. I can be reached at 501-329-6309 extension 126, or you can email me at mwhenderson@48inc.com. So if you have any questions, feel free to contact me in either method there. So hope this has helped you. If you have any questions, feel free to contact me, and look forward to working with you in the future. Thank you.